For every choice, there is an echo. With each act, we change the world. One man chose a city free of law and God, but others chose corruption, and so the city fell. If the world were reborn in your image, would it be paradise or perdition?
This way. Come on, Daddy. Big sister is coming now.
Nazdar bando, rád vás tu opět vidím. Doufám, že se teď někdo i připojil. Jo, dobrý. Tak, zřejmě jsem vyřešil problém, proč to poslední 2 dny blblo, to vysílání. Z nějakého důvodu byl tady v Česku špatný server na Twitch a přehodilo mě to na Ameriku. Což tady mi to nikdy nepíše, to si musím vždycky najít v nastavení. A dneska se to drží pěkně na 6Kčkách, takže nevím, proč mi to přehodilo takhle pitomně, že se mi to fakt jako dropovalo. Za tečkom ještě vlastně nemám jediný snímek, co se ztracený, což je dobrý. Vlastně nemám, jo. A odezva je krásná, tady je rozdíl asi 3 vteřin jenom. To je, což je a rozhodně lepší jako včerejších 10 minut. To jsem potom koukal na konec. Takže jo, dneska teda pojedeme dál BioShock. Uvidíme, kam až se dostaneme. Doufám, že se dostaneme daleko. Dneska to nestihnem dohrát, protože to včerejšek bylo hrozný. Na to se omlouvám, ale nic jsem s tím udělat dřív nemohl. No, teď bych měl být napojený někde v Německu, no. Protože na českém mi to psalo, že tam jsou furt nějaký problémy. Jo. No to je úplně o něčem jiným. Už hnedka vidím výsledek tamhle. Tak. Počkat, co?
Dionysus Park was owned by Sophia Lamb, Chief. Sort of a private retreat for her social experiments. One night it flooded, killing all her guests. Papers said it was cult-related. Come on up to the train station. Let's rendezvous.
On tam nebyl jediný safe. To je blbo. Já fakt nemám za včerejšek jediný uložení. Tak, to je v prdeli. Sviňucho. No, tak to musíme projít dneska celý znova. Takže včerejší hodina byla úplně k ničemu. Dáme si aspoň absint. Tady aspoň známe heslo. Tak. Ten kulomet byl nic moc. Já přemýšlím, že zvýším účinnost ty harpuny. Že tam není úplně špatná. Dáme růži, dáreček.
I'm told that Lamb has been seen in the streets. One of the Alpha series was killed in the incident and his bonded sister stolen. But the Council has no time for a manhunt. Atlas swells the ranks of his marauders by the day. Regardless, Lamb's name is already faded among the people. She is no more than a ghost who has forgotten to die.
Ty máš sviňucho.
Attention. Subject Delta has drained and infiltrated Dionysus Park. His death is our rebirth. The life of the people's daughter is in your hands.
Well, I'm in. Yep, yours truly is the newest member of the Rapture family. I fed Wales a line about how the Tribune was stopping me from telling the people what's what. And without a word, he hands me an invite to this artist retreat here at the park. Lamb bought my Frustrated Novelist Act. She's even sponsoring me to ink it while I'm here. Except my story's all about her.
No jo, dělej, vykecej se, ať můžu být další. To jsme včera četli všechno.
Dear Yellow-Eyed Girl, my name is Billy, and I saw you the other day
Ne,
at
to
the
zapomněl.
Go.
Na tu kameru jsem tady zapomněl.
I think you are very pretty, and I like your blue dress and the songs you sing about angels. My mom says your dad is scary, but I think he is strong and nice like a comic book hero. I got you a gift and put it in the basement where nobody will find it. The secret code for the door is 1080. I hope you like it. I will wave to you next time I see you, so you know it's me.
Pěte mi všechno, co máte.
Dionysus Park. Lamb mocks me in the naming of this.
A teď se aspoň tady nezdržujeme tím čtením, tak to bude trošku rychlejší, ale fakt jenom o trošku, no.
The artist reflects the world as it ought to be, not as it is damned to be by some spasm of the lower mind. I shall not censor. The park is Lamb's property. However, if the case case we are building against her proves true.
Well, the good news is I've located a new train car, but the station's still locked down and we're not alone in here. I see a shadow in the security booth. I'll lay low while you have a gander.
Oh, hello, boys. The name's Stan Poole, Rapture Tribune. Quality paper. Before the locals stopped reading and
Ah, tak
started
dělej,
finding,
Domel.
other uses for it. Anyway, I'm looking to cut a deal, fellas. Come by the train station. I'm here in the booth.
Tohle už víme, tohle taky známe.
Found Cindy by this rusted carousel. But she was just standing there, staring, waiting for the music. And she doesn't even recognize me. What have they done to her? Listen to her.
The man in the moon is a girl, Mr. Bubbles.
Listen, if anyone hears this, I have to know how to cure her. No! Get back! She's my little girl!
Dionysus Park was my home, Delta. An experiment in social unity,
Yeah,
cut
yeah.
short by human folly. You dishonor its memory with every step.
Now that, see, Lamb knows you're here, but I'm incognito. Thing is, since you drained out the park, the little sisters are already starting to nose around, looking for Adam, and I can't have that.
No je... Já jsem debil. Mhm. Jo. Daří se. Co vezmu blbej upgrade, teďka jsem se vzal, ještě jsem se spustil pěkně poplach, tyjo, to je dneska den. A vím, že ty snímky aspoň... Že jsem tam neudělal proud.
Take this, father, and hurry. Mother can't hear this, but she's looking right at me. And her face.
Pytle. Dneska se daří. Dneska není den hackování, ale.
Okay, so dead men tell no tales, right? Wrong. See, with Adam involved, every stiff's got a story, and Lamb knows how to read it.
Je stejně nic jiného nezbyde. Ovladačce.
So, I want you to take the story of Dionysus Park and bury it. Get rid of the little sisters for me. Your way. Do that, and I'll unlock the station here. Scout's honor.
Well, I'd say he's hiding something, but he sort of took the fun out of that one. He's locked in the security booth, however, so we'll have to play along. Find those sisters.
Takže tam. Braky jsou mi k ničemu. Tohle je statický výboj. Ne. Dobrý.
There she is. Little Tyke wants to be in pictures. Real cute. Now get rid of the muscle and deal with her.
The little sisters are getting older, which is troubling. As they reach adolescence, they become aggressive, feral. Worse, the Adam they ingest contains traces of lethal plasmids left over from the war. The splicers are becoming far more effective.
Jo, tohle to jsme chtěli, to co? Místo... místo háku, jo. Tam.
From what I've seen, they certainly wouldn't have to wait for the culprit to die.
Oh shit! I have wits on my side. You heartless brute! How dare you! How you run, cretin!
You mistake my nature, Delta. I wish no Adam for myself. Eleanor is the dream, and she needs neither weapons nor parlor tricks.
Stay out of my head!
Aj, tam mě trefil. Paráda. Mě to nestalo moc lékárníček překvapivě.
Smart. See? You put it to work, and all that atom ends up in you. But you're sort of a silent partner. So
Teď na to přijde jen tobě.
The hounds.
It's dancing, Daddy! Dancing!
The genius of Sophia Lamb is a thing of empathy, a profound moral sense. I can only describe her as a kind of secular saint. But dividing her loyalty evenly across the world at large spreads it so thin as to be invisible to some. Love, I have found, is beneath her. Naturally, Ryan arrested her, gave her to Sinclair to incarcerate somewhere. But upon her escape, she took the city and changed my life forever. You know stop bothering me! I just want mother! Machine!
No tak. Páni do háju. Šměrošni, náboj do nitovačky. Vrzenýma nítama do nich jako kropit moc nechci. Kde to byl automat? Mám plnou peníženku.
Angel.
Já jsem si pamatoval, no. Já nepamatoval jsem si, kde byl automat. Jo, tamhle. Teď tu byly nýty, když teď je nepotřebuju. Tak. Vím o tom, ale potřebuji si taky tady udělat menší pojistku. Tak. Ještě jsem ani nezačal těžit, ale už semka choděj. Ráda. Šikovná holka. Tak. Tady sbíráme všechno, co tady můžeme. Takže by to bylo nějak extra moc. Z jiné strany ani nepřišli, šmejdi. Tak. A utíkej.
Father, this atom you found contains memories from all the bodies here. Normally, only a little sister can see them, but I can show you what Stanley's trying to hide. When Mother was taken away, Stanley was left in charge of Dionysus Park. He spent all her money through these mad parties. It was like he was trying to ruin her.
You okay there? Keep your eye on the brass ring, brother. Find the rest of the sisters.
Oh, there's something called Ethan.
Subject Delta's just a serial number, amigo. I did a lot of digging on you for a feature once. They used to call you Johnny Topside. Found the city all on your own in a diving bell. Real shame what they did to you.
Tak, tady je automat, paráda. Ale je lékárnička u ní, paráda. Co mi chybí? Broky mi chyběj. Tak nějak všechno. Jsem tady chtěl najít. Tady někde něco bylo. Jo, tady jsou vykovačky. Zadrbaná socha. Ale tohle jsme posledně tady nenašli.
Awareness of self is no miracle, Eleanor. It is a trick of the gene, an endless inner refrain asking, what's in it for me?
Nazdar, mami.
To serve the world, we must grow deaf to the self. Are you ready? Now, stop listening to my voice. Stop listening. Stop. Difficult, isn't it? Human verbal cues are defensive coloration, camouflage. Play this recording until you no longer hear the words. Then you may observe the people for who they are.
No, ty seš mrcha, to víme všichni. No. Jsem ho zabil v pravou chvíli. Tady bylo tam něco zásadního? Co bych tam teďkom nelezl zbytečně. Vím, že jsem tam se řezal jakou dobu, ale nic extra tam nebylo podle mě. Teď tam nepolezu, prdím na to. Jdeme si pro malou
There she is. Get her. I hope that bodyguard ain't one of your long losts.
A simple tête-à-tête. Share our
paráda.
I'm telling the other girls that I have the best daddy.
Tak pojď sem, holčičko. Budeme si hrát. Jo, to musím nabourat, abych to mohl, aha, tohleto si vzít, jasně. Super. A víc už jich tam není. Tohle to se bude hodit, tohle to taky. Šípy se budou hodit. Zdravím, brouček. Tak. Sem hodíme aspoň jednu a než udělám chybu jako posledně, tak to tady rychle uložím. Tak. A s čím začneme bojovat? Abych si nechal tu harpunu. Ona není úplně špatná, je sice pomalá, ale dává damage jako král.
You're coming home with me.
Girl, Mr. B.
Když se samozřejmě ještě člověk trefí.
Daddy!
Hotovo?
Daddy,
Už to
are you
dobře.
taking me home too?
That child, you monster. Hide from salvation. The family sends its regards.
Neměl to hozený. Tak. Tady mám další harpuny zapíchnutý. Karnička, paráda. Tady někde zapíchnut. No, nějak teďko jsem zvýšil vlastně sílu, tak oni se maličko málo častěji rozbijou. No. A něco málo máme zpátky. Kam máme jít teď?
This way.
Zpátky, jo. Teď tady projdu zbytek. Stojí palivo. To je. Vrtací specialista. Tohle se mi moc nelíbit.
So, Ryan's goons are sweating me to prove this place is a closet commune. But I need time. Lamb's kid keeps staring me down like she knows that I'm a phony. I keep thinking of Johnny Topside, though. It took real guts to find Rapture like he did. It makes it easier not to crack if I sort of imagine that I'm him. It's a good thing I can't tell Lamb that, though. She'd probably say I got a secret need to fall into his arms and make a wild whoopee or something.
Dobrý, no.
Come on, Daddy. It's close.
Jasně. Takže tam nakonec stejně musíme jít. To jsi nemohla najít jinou mrtvolu. Jsem zapomněla tam. To jsem tam... Tyjo, já jsem se trefil nějaký sloup. Tak. Jak to, že jsem ho...
We found it!
A... Debil. Jo. To jsem měl jen tak. Ale tady takových věží a stejně je nevnímají.
New face. I have a new goddamn face. Who'd have thought? Rapture. Paradise of the confidence man. I gotta keep revising the Atlas voice. I figured
konečně.
it gives me an excuse to lock myself in a room with a bottle and count the cash. War's on in full now, boy. And I've got a hell of a surprise for Andrew Ryan. Long time coming. And right about now, I expect the prodigal son is booking his flight.
Here it is.
Abych mohl zkusit tohle, co? Já se tu vzal. To je dobře, že to nevidí. Tak.
That's me there. I confronted Stanley. Said I'd tell Mother what he had done. He panicked. Took me away and sold me to an orphanage. I tried to fight back. I remember biting his hand, but... Father, he's the reason I was turned into a little sister.
Že... Jasně. Tohle je hajzl. Tohle my zabijeme. Protože co udělal? Ublížil naší dceru. Ne.
Now, you were just a deep-sea explorer with iron cojones, pal. The public gave it a nickname, but Ryan was sure you were a spook, so his people locked you up, erased your damn name. Goodbye, Johnny Topside. Hello, Subject Delta.
A zase s tím asi mluví pravdu, no? Ale i tak.
When all this is over and we're divvying up Rapture's bounty, you and I'll be holding court on a private island, son. Think of it. Each world power on bended knee, holding a bouquet made of money.
The girls you've saved from Mother want to thank you. Check the Gatherer's Garden.
A budeme mít další odměnu. Tam ještě něco zmrazlýho. A pěkný hovno. Máme další odměnu někde schovanou. Paráda.
Adam is Rapture Delta, the finest minds of paradise in a single sublime mosaic. Eleanor. Consider the genius you deny her with every stolen drop.
Kde se dá teď tady pořídit Adam? Nebo prodat spíš. No jde cestu zpátky, že? Nevím, to najdem. Ale kladníček máme dost, ale... Adam není trošku... Kam to letělo? Aha. A co jsem teďkom vedlo, tak to jo. Zžadonící tačka. Takhle. Tak to si dáme i místo sprintera. Tak a... Tohle se odehodit. Co tady máme dál? Máme už tady nějakou trojku. Nevypadá to. Ale máme tu výzkumníka dvojku. Tak to hodíme. Já ještě dám ty fyzický, dám tam nějaký... Dám toho sprintera zpátky. Už je to drahší. Máme to, ať máme více bodů. Ty stroje se můžou hodit. Hacker se rozhodně... už nemůžu koupit další, kurdek. Tak na plazmit, sice žádnej... A jo, počkej, máme. Máme návnada. To neznám ani. Jo, takhle. Sice si jen tak nepoužiju, ale...
Divert bots, turrets, and cameras to attack where you choose. Send friendly bots on errands.
To spíš si dám úder mrazu. Ještě. Místo tohodle. A my se hodíme na dvojku.
Charge up and put them on ice. Warning, colds are catching.
Kolik máme? Ještě máme 155, to si ještě našetříme, kdyby náhodou na něco lepšího. Jo, to se teďka běžá schovat. OK. Potřebuju harpuny, ty se mi docela osvědčily. Já jsem naboru lepších, mám dost, paráda. No tak. To je, jak ho rychle vypnul. Tak, pojď. A tady ještě co? Jo, to nebylo, to není špatný. To bych si dal místo hackování.
a hell of a structural flaw here in Dionysus Park. A leak in the primary drainage pipeline could flood this whole joint. Faulty pressure locks would seal in every sorry soul. One clumsy Big Daddy knocks open the wrong pipe and, hey presto, Lamb's little art show turns into Fish City. God forbid the wrong element finds out.
Dobrý. Tady na noč. Kolik je vůbec? No dobrý, docela to stíháme. Tak. Tak mi řekni, kam mám jít. Já to tady chci prohledat. Takže to... Ten velký tačka vypnul tohohle velkého tačku, tyjo. Na jednu ránu. Mě docela rozštípali. Jsem čekal, že bude trošku epičtější fight. Koukám, že tady náš Adama. Tak, jdem. Ha. To je o dost rychlejší teďkom. Tak. Hajzler. Asi jsem čekal, že to bude tam na ten. Ale... Tak. Tohle by mohlo stačit jako základní obrana. Tak. No, ještě jsem si to mohl uložit, co? Kdyby náhodou. Ale ani z toho nic nevybuchlo skoro.
You always save me from the monsters.
To si spíš udělal problémy pro sebe, než pro ostatní. Tak. Vidíte tu někde rouru? Já teda ne. Já mám pocit, že teď budu potřebovat všechnu munici, co bude, protože přijde nepříjemná společnost. To bude velká sestřička.
With me gone, Father, Stanley just let Mother's followers turn into animals. When word came that she was returning, he knew they would blame him. So he found a way to silence them all. And now he's trying to cover it up.
To je hajno.
That's it. Now all that old dirt stays underground, and Lamb will be none the wiser. Hey, come on back. I've unlocked the train for you. But remember, if Lamb catches you, mum's the word.
Nebo já ti provrtám hlavu sám.
Delta, our conflict of interest seems to be upsetting Eleanor. For her sake, I have made it clear to these men that you are not to suffer. I accept full responsibility for any anger you may experience before you die.
Doc Lamb's turning up the heat, Chief. Head on back to the train station. Let's hit the trail.
Jo. Už se ozvala malá velká sestra.
Through Adam, Eleanor will become the daughter of the people, a true utopian, brilliant beyond measure, but utterly selfless. As she ascends, Delta, you and I will seem as dogs, circling and snarling amid the afterbirth.
Ta skočila skvěle. Přišli jsme o většinu nábojů. A hlavně život. Jo. Na tom bídě s lékárničkama, ještě tady jedna se válí. No, tohle to není lékárnička, to jsou roboti, jak to je? No tak, vem tu harpunu. No. Ne, ta jich na mě poslala, ta sviňuka. Ale to jsem minul. Jo, to jsme slyšeli včera.
Subject Delta.
A tady jsou harpuny, turek.
I have known for years of Stanley's betrayal here and had forgiven him. But in compromising Eleanor now, he seals his fate. You see, it was Stanley who turned you into Ryan. He is responsible for what you have become. The security booth is open now. You may have your revenge.
Sweet Jesus. Lamb knew? And she just let me hang myself out the... Oh, God. No. Come on, pal. The train's ready. Just let me live.
Oh, Christ almighty.
Ty jsi.
I swear it wasn't personal, okay? Don't. Please.
Co lidi, mám ho zabít nebo ne? Já vás tu 6 podle tohohle. To se divím.
Mother's not lying this time, Father. He really did it. To both of us.
A Eleanor taky.
So, Lamb broke out, and she's coming back. Wow. Okay, didn't see that coming, but okay. Oh, that is gonna be... Oh, what am I gonna do? And I've heard a lot of these people down here talking. Some of them I know saw the thing with Eleanor, and who knows what. You can't just stop, a whole cult from talking, can you? Well, maybe you can. Yeah. Maybe you can.
Aha, Pepan píše zap. No, zabil tady spoustu lidí, jenom kvůli tomu, aby zatajil svoji stopu, o který stejně všichni vědí. Takže má smůlu. A já jsem kvůli vlastně němu taky zabil spoustu lidí. I když oni na mě útočí první, ale to je jedno. Tak, kolik je tady? Zase 3 sestřičky, ty.
This is it, Chief. End of the line. If I'm right, Eleanor's mama's using Adam to force all Rapture's minds and memories into the poor girl. Lamb reckons it'll make that child a saint. Now, Eleanor's in a deep, dark place beneath Fontaine headquarters, and to keep you alive, we need to sneak in and find her.
Tak jo. Třeba bych další upgrade zbraně, ideálně. A tohle by teda měla být konečná stanice.
This facility belongs to the city now, to Ryan Industries, at least until the rioting subsides. While it is unfortunate that such measures had to be taken, I must admit, it is gratifying to see this building condemned. Fontaine is gone, Lamb is gone, or close enough. I am alone, at last. Alone with my city.
Protože tady v tom městě furt někdo jako žije, kámo. Marcha utekla. Tady nám dávají nějakou harpun. Ne, že bych si úplně stěžoval. Tam to takhle. No, taky doufám. Každá pomoc se hodí.
October 9th, 1967. Hello. My name is Gilbert Alexander. And by the time you hear this, I will be clinically insane. I am recording these diaries in advance as a last-ditch effort to assist anyone I might threaten in dealing with me. My next message awaits you beyond the security checkpoint. The bioscan will ensure that you're sane enough to need it.
Aha.
Gil Alexander. As I recall, he was involved in Big Daddy development from the beginning. Likely had something to do with you and Eleanor, son.
A my máme očividně duševní stav takový, že ho můžeme zastavit. Škoda, že pod vodou se nedá bojovat. A na jednu stranu je to taky dobře. Tak. Co to bylo za ránu? No to jsem byl já. Bylo zabaveného zboží. Stejně, že to dokázali pod tím mořem postavit. Okay.
Alex the Great? Oh, hell, that has to be Gil Alexander, same man who left that message we're following. He sounds mad as a March hare now.
Čím to bude? Že asi je... jako většina lidí tady. Řekněte, jak já můžu krást firemní tajemství, když jsem firemní tajemství. Logika, ne?
Identifying clearance level. Identified. Clinical trial subject. Classification. Protector. Designation. Delta. Status. Deceased. Error. Updated status. Please stand by.
What's this? My secretary vouches for you? Delta, eh? You're one of our old protectors, yes? You're a fine product, Delta. Yes, fine product. Built to last. Say, don't look now, but I believe one of your old colleagues wants to welcome you back to the office.
No, Alfa to moc teda nevydržel.
Delta. Status updated. Status active. Access granted.
No. Čekal jsem od Alfy víc teda.
Hello again. I have been exposed to a massive dose of substance Adam. By the time you hear this, I will have armed this facility's defenses en masse.
Oh.
You, my friend, must therefore penetrate them and kill me. Please believe that if I could have done it myself... and on that cheery note, you may use the diary lying near this screen to bypass the vocal print locks ahead and enter the security office. The password is Agnes Day. Agnes Day.
Aspoň něco. Výjimečně někdo už vám i trošku víc pomůže. Žádný červený zóny. To je až podezřelé.
Please see password to enter.
Agnes Day.
Access granted. Welcome, Gil Alexander.
I heard that. My likeness is company property, Delta, just like you are. Don't make me strip you for parts, Milado!
Když už se o to pokusil, hovado. První pokus ti zatím nevyšel.
He's jamming the voice print lock with that awful crooning. See if you can find some way to sabotage his control of building security.
Delta, you're dawdling. The security office is well above your pay grade. If you're so keen to help, the restrooms need a good scrub. Here's a clerk or two to help you along. Money, goddamn parasite!
Tak. Všude podupávat tak, jo.
Don't you dare touch that signal relay, Delta. Its value is 10 times your own.
To je fajn, že je asi 10krát cenější jak já.
I'm very disappointed in you, Delta. Destruction of a Fontaine asset is punishable by summary dismissal. Shall I simplify that for you? Fired! 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 I know what you're up to. You're after my job, aren't you? With your background? Ha! Do you know what class of person we chose for the Alpha series? Criminals, Delta. You'll be laughed out of the boardroom, out of the city!
I think you're onto something, kid. Some kind of pirate relay doohickey keeping security under his spell. Find the rest of those and vandalize them directly.
Jo, on jich má ještě víc.
No time to play, Mr. More
Tak, pojď. Tak, těžba je hnedka tady. Hele, tak co si můžeme koupit? Lepší tohle upálení 3. úrovně. A nebo blesky 3. úrovně. To si spíš dám tu elektřinu.
Every bolt hits more than one foe. Charge up to blast them with a deadly storm.
Tak. Co tu máme ještě dál? Tohle zní dobře. Ale potřeboval bych to hodit přes na nový slot, abych nemusel tam ty změnit. Jestli teda na to ještě mám, otázka. Jo, mám. Tak. Potřebuji munici. Tak. Ještě mi nity. Šipy mám dost, tohle se bude hodit. Raketovky se budou rozhodně hodit. Tepelní taky.
You've won a battle of wits with a home appliance!
Dobře. Tak. A vypadá to, že to budu dohrávat v neděli, no, bohužel. Čaj. Tak, pojď.
Are you taking me home too?
No, co jsme to dali relativně dobré. Že to vypadalo bledě. Tak, kam dál s tebou?
Adam, Daddy, over there.
Nahoru, jo?
We found Adam, Daddy.
Já vidím, že tu je, no. Tu jsou ty miny, tak mají asi nějaký důvod. Tak.
Angels shine, Adam shine.
Teprve on dopal všechny najednou.
Defiance is ugly. Hand me that shield now. A simple tete-a-tete to share our news.
Dělej.
I'm telling the other girl that I have this, Dad. It's dancing, Daddy, dancing.
Tak. Tak co zadní. Tam Broxton není úplně špatný. Teda... A?
This is Eleanor Lamb speaking. It's been many years since my last diary. Mother found a way to rehabilitate me psychologically, but she can't remove this thing inside my body. I look in the mirror, and I see a freak. I remember very little. Just an artificial sense of peace and a compulsive hunger for Adam. Dr. Alexander is trying to help me adjust. He's responsible for part of my condition, but he wants to make amends.
No, mu spíš nic jiného nezbývá. Tak se měj. Doufám, že mi na konci hry pomůžeš.
Every time Ryan turns up the heat, I know I'm a little bit closer to beating him at his own game. But now the game's changing. Ryan's boys are coming in heavy, looking to knock down my door and take what's mine. Like this is the first time I had to dodge a bullet. They're coming to my house expecting a show, but they're gonna get a disappearing act. Say goodbye to Fontaine, and hello to Atlas.
Ty jo, no tak tohle bylo false. To radši nahackuju automaticky. Tak. Ještě 2 najít. Tak to jo.
Each new tyrant ventured here in search of conquest, Delta. Fontaine, Ryan, and now you. But every aspiring Caesar must learn to fear the knives of his fellows. Ask yourself, what does Sinclair stand to gain in guiding you here?
You know what they do to vagrants in Rapture? They hang them.
No, čekal jsem, že to bude mít větší účinnost. To samej hlas. Yeah. Já myslím, že mi to moc problému nepřinese. Když tady můžu použít stejnou past, jako použil ty na mě. Aj.
Anyone in the plasmid business ultimately requires the use of human test subjects. It's our dirty little secret. And to be frank, Rapture doesn't really want to know, provided the end product is sound. Volunteers were scarce, even as the economy buckled. A man named Sinclair approached us with a seemingly limitless supply. He rented them to us, bound and sedated. No questions asked.
Sinclair dodával. Taky pěkná špína. Hej. Tam zmizelo to.
Surprise, Delta!
Jak ne? A kam se ta fláška teleportovala teď, kurdek?
No use hiding.
The tyrant looks upon the world, saying, all of this is mine, and by force or guile, he makes it so. To the tyrant, the whole of creation is held in the relative. Sun and moon revolve for him alone. For the tyrant, even justice is whimsy. He alone is fit to weigh, to measure, and to count.
Tak. Jo, celých 8 diváků, jo? Se divím. Je ta flaška.
Designed that device, Delta. You fumble at it like an amorous baboon.
Proč jako zamilovaný pavián? Jsem nepochopil to jeho přirovnání, proč jako pavián. A tady je kódik. Nebyl tady někde vidět? 52, 54. Jo, byl tam vidět. Bezva. Tak. Jo, tohle by nemuselo být špatný. Máme místo odolných strojů.
Our hope was to bond a little sister to a single protector, so she had to be expendable in case of error. As we were fabricating a father bond, we couldn't really afford to have the girl's parents asking around. So, Fontaine's orphanages provided. And the procedure was an unprecedented success. If I had only known who the child was, Eleanor, I'm so sorry.
Jasně no, protože ji prodal do sirotčince a tím se stala součástí projektu, i když neměla.
Adam Delta. One little jab in the arm and even a hopeless underperformer can be Employee of the Month. Or you should know. Look around. Is any of this familiar? The Rapture consumer is indebted to you, my boy. We ironed kink after kink out of our domestic plasmid line on you right here. Well, let's see if you're staying competitive. Step on up and take the spotlight. Where is your initiative, Delta? Why, in the old days, your antics never failed to amuse. Admittedly, this audience is lacking in joie de vivre, but see if you can't liven them up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fontaine Futuristics invites you to shed your skepticism, evolve your expectations, and dissolve your doubt as we unveil the revolutionary power of our home defense plasmid series. May I have a volunteer from the audience? Come now, don't be shy.
Když je mašiny
How
spálený.
about you, sir? No, he's positively rigid. You, Mom, at the back. Oh, come on down. Let's give it a hand, folks. Only a single volunteer? Oh, come now, gentlemen. She'll be awfully nervous up here all alone. Come on down, all of you. Subject Delta and the power of plasmids! Oh dear, Subject Delta! It looks like you've upstaged a fellow demonstrator and he's here to steal the show! What will Delta do now, folks?
No jasně, on ještě nasere.
The tour was never the same without you, and to think you were so spliced you couldn't stand when we stuffed you into that getup. The Fontaine family retirement plan suits you to a T, my boy.
Mají trošku munice u sebe, aspoň něco. Tak dejte mi lékárnu.
Insubordination! Severance package cancelled. Benefits rescinded.
Jasně. Yeah.
What are you?
Expert na automaty 2. Paráda. Já jsem tam ten zrušil, nebo? OK, jakože jsem...
Has no family, no friends, no country, only slaves chained in his wake. To his fellows, he asks, of what use are you to me? Those who love him are his subjects, for the tyrant accepts only worship or fear.
To bych řekl, že je moc jednoznačný. Nebo moc jednosměrný pohled.
Agnes Day.
Access granted. Welcome. Gil Alexander.
Hello again. I must assume by now that you're willing to help end my life. In exchange, I have prepared a friendly security escort for you. Now, there's a switch in here which will allow you access to the real laboratories where what's left of me awaits you. Please, use it.
Oh. Asi zlepším optiku na toho harpunu. A nenarazili jsme na další malý sestřičky zatím, to je divný. Tak, jdeme. Ne. Na 2 rány, jo, dokážeme. Dokážeme sundat alfu na 2 rány harpunem, když se trefíme dobře. To není zas tak zlý.
To be Sophia Lamb's greatest achievement, a living composite of all Rapture's genius in the body of a single man, unfettered by self-interest. Now, I am nothing more to her than a failed experiment. My scores on tests of intelligence and moral reasoning are still noteworthy, but declining sharply. She has abandoned me, and I do not have long before psychosis takes me.
Dobrý.
As I recall from my time doing business with the owners, that oxyfill station out there is just a front for a kind of hidden passage leading down below. If Lamb's hiding Eleanor from you, that's where she'll be.
Nevím, jako maskování, tak proč to nemůžu nějak použít, co? Hlavně k čemu je to palivo? Tady by mi to včera neblblo, tak jsme dneska už to mohli mít dohoraný. Tady nikdo nic neuvidí.
I'm afraid the lights in here sting my eyes terribly now. Until you arrive to deal with me, they will remain off. Please, locate the breakers and flip them, and then return here to restore power.
Jo. Najít jističe.
Sophia believes the perfect human altruist is just a formula, waiting on us to solve for X. Intelligence and consciousness are not the same, she argued. Awareness of self naturally becomes obsession with it. So, if we could suppress my sense of self, but imbue me with the cognitive capacity to serve the common welfare, we could thereby generate the first utopian. And then, Sophia said, at long last, utopia would follow.
Kolik těch jističů že je? Já jsem to nestihl přečíst. Je to vypnutý.
Dr. Alexander has agreed to accept both measures of the new utopian project. He will become a kind of genetic chimera, host to all the minds of Rapture, accessing their talents and memories via the Adam we have gathered. And deriving in part from Project WYK, I have developed a new set of behavioral constraints. Dr. Alexander will live to promote the common good. His love and loyalty shall be spread evenly across the entire human race. For me, that is discipline at great personal cost. For him, at last, it will be instinct.
No, myslím, že to se úplně asi nepovedlo. Tak dáme si upálení 3 taky.
Explosive fire with a flick of your wrist. Charge up to blast bows with a fountain of flame.
Tak.
Sophia and I knew that to create the first true utopian would come at a high cost, my friend. We needed someone to be host to all that Adam, Rapture's finest minds, a willing subject, that is to say, myself. Whatever you may have seen inside the tank, that was indeed me. I fear the fate of Eleanor Lamb will be less physical, but no less grotesque. This tank for deep-sea life is the ideal way to dispose of me. But first, you must retrieve enough Adam-infused plant life to lure me out. The slugs feed on the stuff, and it's all I seem to want now. I have left a sample here, so you know what to look for.
I see you out there, Delta. You want to be top man? You want to sit in the big chair? Well, come and take it.
Well, listen, son, those override keys you've been hunting are genetically encoded. And to get to Eleanor, you're gonna need one from Alex the Great in there. First things first, we gotta pin him down, find those plants he mentioned, and lure him back out.
Tak jo, jdeme hledat. Já jsem měl lepší náboje. Já bych měl nosit 6, ne? Tak, to bylo zase plný dolary.
Well, that's the end of the Alpha series. The pair bond simply worked too well. That madwoman Tannenbaum bit the company hand, turning some of the bonded sisters human again. Others were lost to splices. Either way, the trauma proved too much for the bonded protectors, resulting in unreasoning rage or coma. We can harness their suicidal aggression as foot soldiers, but no more, I'm afraid. Today I saw one kneeling near a gatherer's garden and crying.
No. Fungovalo to až moc dobře. To potěší. Proč je tu tolik lékárníček?
We can't have you running around the laboratories in your condition.
What a life. Marching around, playing daddy, until some splicer manages to kill off their sister. And then if the coma doesn't take them, they turn maniac. Nothing left to do but scream. No offense intended, son. We better get you to Eleanor, on the double.
Your body begins to tear itself apart. The compulsion to find Eleanor will drive you to madness or coma. You have no claim on her. Your design was among Rapture's greatest sins. And yet, you persist. Why?
To je dobré vědět, proč. Taky mě zajímalo, proč já se takhle ženu za něčím. A už jsem tam jet. Tak, pojď. Tak, máme předposlední sestřičku. Už není vůbec zlé, ale mě už... Vím, že to dneska nedohraju, protože za chvilku musím jít spát. Takže tady to dneska ukončím. Příště to dohrajeme, myslím, že v neděli bychom to mohli dohrát, bez problémů. Vidím to tak na hodinku max, by to mohlo trvat ještě. Dneska nemám ztrátu žádného snímku, což jsem velice rád. No, teď jsem to uložil, že? No, radši ještě jednou. Jo, jsem za to velice rád, že dneska to funguje parádně. Takže to musím jenom kontrolovat ty servery prostě. A tím to je hasne, no. Takže zítra pojedeme Apexko nebo CSko, ale spíš bych jel Apexko. Nevím, jestli pojedu sám nebo se ségrou, to ještě se musím s ní domluvit. A v neděli bychom teda dojeli BioShock 2 a podle toho, kdybychom zanedlouho dohrajem, tak bych ještě když tak spustil Fear 3. Ale to nevím, podle toho, jak rychle dohrajeme BioShock 2. Je dost možný, že jsem skončil 30 minut před koncem. Takže jo, lidičky. Díky, že jste tu dneska byli a zdar zítra u Apexka.